she's so sweet and nice, and she's so kind and so polite. And then
because there are only questions girls would ask.
Taylor's made me so much better at that.
At getting the details.
I don't know. I'm still proud of the work that we've done, and
you should be.
Who knows if we can keep that thing going? I
think it's a nice break to run it back next year.
Ooh.
Just I already knocked on there. Wood.
There's hella wood.
Okay, there we go.
All right, now.
McDougal. We talked about it briefly. What did Taylor say about her broken chair?
Well, I had to like present it to her because I felt bad of just like
she didn't hear that commotion.
No, she didn't. She wasn't in the house, but me and Jason talked about it right after that. We're like, should I just super glue it and like the next person that sits in it breaks
Blame
it?
Them.
Yeah. And then I looked at how bad I broke it. I'm like,
not possible.
I'm going to need like a whole roll of duct tape to fucking put this thing back together the way it was like splintering and all this. Lovely chair, but
R.I.P.
Yeah. I had to walk in with like just the back holding
pieces.
It's like,
how much did you love this chair?
I have never seen you sit in this chair. You didn't care about it,
right? Right? What's the most memorable thing that you... An absolutely electric Super Bowl episode of Not Gonna Lie, a Wave original brought to you by Intuit TurboTax. I'm your host, Kylie Kelce. My favorite football watching food is definitely crab fries. The best Super Bowl halftime performer of all time, well, at least the one that I saw in person, was Rihanna. And speaking of Super Bowls.
Oh, God.
I'm the proud sister-in-law of a 3-time Super Bowl champion from the Kansas City Chiefs, the best tight end of all time, the king of Funkles, and the Big Yeti. You know him from breaking chairs and saying, all right, nah, on the other podcast. It's the one and only Uncle Trav.
Kai, what is up?
Welcome to Not Gonna Lie.
This is exciting.
This is
silly. Long overdue.
This is so silly.
It's long overdue.
This is going to be unhinged.
I now feel how you feel when you have to be interviewed by me and Jason, which is an exaggeration because interviewing is the last thing that we actually do.
It's so, honestly, I give Jason a lot of shit for the times that he's dragged me downstairs to do this. Well, to do the other podcast.
Yeah.
But it is always a fun time. If people could see the stuff that got cut.
Oh yeah. Well,
you're not gonna.
Well, we wouldn't have a podcast. It's just so much fun, man. It's so much fun. And you know Jason. Jason's just he's got a good time. He's got his fun like way of life, and he's got his views, and hearing those views and how he delivers them on a podcast makes you break chairs.
Yeah. That was Taylor actually mad about the chair?
No, she laughed. She laughed her ass off.
Did.
She has a good sense of humor.
You busted a chair.
I immediately went over to the scale though. I had to see where we were at.
You had to check yourself a little bit.
No Job January has been exactly that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take a step
We're
back.
Relaxing.
I had 2 croissants on the way here.
Chocolate or plain?
Almond.
Oh, great.
Yeah. It was the last one left. It was a late morning.
The 2 last left. Got it. Now, how do you feel about being one of our most requested guests?
Oh, man. Not gonna lie, feels pretty cool. Feels pretty cool. I feel like when you started this, not gonna lie, it was like you were coming out with aggressive takes.
Yes.
You were not fucking around.
No, I'm not.
And I was terrified of that because I do not like aggressive takes. I like to play a nice medium take.
Yeah, right in the middle.
And let Jason do the aggressive takes.
Yeah.
Like you guys got that side of the family.
Yeah.
I'm holding down the middle takes.
Isn't that silly that we matched up on that?
Of course.
I feel like
there's no fucking around over there.
No,
it's none. The best. It's the best though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
What was your honest reaction when you saw the text come through of the request?
All right, here we go. We got to do it. I can't not say no to this. This is something
You could have said no. I told you could say no.
I owe you this.
You owe me nothing.
I only want to be a good brother-in-law as you've been a good sister-in-law.
That's very kind. Well, I'm very grateful you did agree to do this because it is literally the perfect time here during Super Bowl week. It's rare we even typically get a chance to speak this week of the year.
Yeah.
Because of the last 5 Super Bowls, 6, you have played in 5 of them. So this is typically a busy time of year.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And I say that because I think, obviously, I'm sure it still stings that you guys didn't do what you wanted to do this year, because it does every time. It doesn't end in a hoisting the Lombardi.
Exactly.
But to have that on your resume, not only individually, your accomplishments, but your team, the coaching staff you've been able to do it with, Pat, the other staples you guys have on the Chiefs.
Oh, yeah.
That is unreal.
It's pretty insane. And I kind of got the first, like, step back this year when Pat went down and we lost the last however many games. And I got to kind of cope with it in that moment and still be in the building with Coach Reed and the guys that I love in Kansas City, and try and make it the best scenario possible as the year ended there. And then have taken a step back and really like looked around and been like, man, this run has been crazy and it feels weird not to be doing anything right now. Like, I was talking to Edelman the other day when he was doing the other podcast, and he was telling me how he still in like January grows his beard out just because he like doesn't know any other way. And I'm just like, man, I feel exactly what you're saying, because especially after a long season like that, and Jason does this almost year round, but now he's on TV, so he keeps it a little cleaned up. But you stop caring about how you look because you're just going into the building, doing the same thing every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And you get into this like this mode of like, I'm beat up, but I fucking love this. And I want to keep going.
I got to keep remembering that I love this.
Who's the next opponent?
Yeah.
Who is it? Bring him in. And it's just, it gets to that point where now I'm like watching it, and it stings. It stings, especially because I felt like this year's team in a lot of ways was better than last year's team. And last year's team, we only lost 2 games. It was insane.
It feels a little weird that there's not like an end cap to the weekend.
Yeah.
In a way that there has been previously. You've given us a really fun 6 years.
It's been nuts, man. It's been nuts because obviously when you're in it, it all happens so fast.
Yep.
So being able to take that step back this year is just kind of like, I don't know. I'm still proud of the work that we've done, and
you should be.
Who knows if we can keep that thing going.
I think it's a nice break to run it back next year.
Ooh.
Just, I already knocked on
there.
wood.
There's hella wood.
Okay, there we go.
All right, now.
Now you're up for Walter Payton Man of the Year at NFL Honors. So congratulations. It's your 3rd nomination. Is that right?
I think. This is my first time being nominated.
Emma's
This is my first time being nominated. I could actually go to the stuff. So I'll be at Honors tonight, and then I'll be at the game.
I'll see you there.
Nice. Are you presenting?
Why the fuck would I be presenting? No, Jason is.
Not gonna lie, think you'd be pretty good at presenting.
Thank you so much. No, I'm not. That sounds like my personal nightmare. Jason is.
No, just like the prompt. You're just reading it from like a football length field away.
I'm gonna leave that to you.
We're gonna leave it to Jason.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna be up there saying hi.
It'll just be the 2-second kids in the audience like, you're doing great. We believe in you.
Really hit that exclamation point, Jason.
Some emphasis. Now, you do so much incredible work for Operation Breakthrough in Kansas City. What have you been up to recently with them in the Ignition Lab?
Well, that is a well-oiled machine that has been going on in
Mary
Kansas
has it
City.
covered over there.
Mary Ellsman is the best. She's one of my favorite people and one of the biggest like community representatives that I know in Kansas City. She knows everyone. Everyone loves her. The kids that have gone through Operation Breakthrough from when they were in preschool, I've been there long enough now to literally see them go from preschool into the Ignition Lab, get college degrees. Those of you that don't know what the Ignition Lab is, it's a bunch of programs through science, technology, engineering, math that give these kids opportunities that they wouldn't have otherwise. So there's a mechanic shop, there's an entertainment studio. My dad has done podcasts with the kids. There's a culinary. There's a kitchen. Like kids are using everything that they can in here to just, create a business or get an understanding of, what exactly these opportunities are, and whatever they're interested in.
I had the absolute pleasure of being toured around by Mary when we were in Kansas City for one of the games against the Eagles. You were saying that there's a culinary lab, but there's also an agricultural side of things. They have different, like they plant crops and make sure that they do compost and all of those types of things. But then they're actually using those ingredients, the herbs, all of those things in the culinary lab. Yeah. And then they're using the graphic design labs to create menus and things like, so it's the most, honestly, it was like, it felt like you were watching an ecosystem.
It's pretty crazy.
And the cool thing is that you could potentially take that model and put it into other cities.
So that's what my 87 Running, my foundation has been trying to do into Cleveland. Mm-hmm.
It's a process.
There's a need for it in every city.
There is.
Because you need somebody like a Mary that's there running it and making it what it is. And she's a superstar. So shout out to Mary. Appreciate you being you. She's
now we just have to clone her.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We need you to find the next Mary.
Real quick.
For all the other cities we want to touch.
I hope this goes without saying. We're so proud of all the work that you've done, and obviously knowing that it truly comes from your heart to help the community that you currently live in, and then always giving back to Cleveland in any way that you can. So even if you don't win tonight, Operation Breakthrough is going to win. Yes. Because we're going to make a donation from Not Gonna Lie.
What?
Yes, of course, because we love what they're doing.
They're
and
unbelievable.
We, of course, would like to say thank you. And the best way to do that is to impact the communities that you love. So,
know it.
All right, now, of course, I guess we should get back to Queen Emma's rundown now, because otherwise she'll lose her mind. Coming up on today's Uncle Trav Super Bowl special, I'm going to ask Travis as many of the questions that you guys submitted for the Ask Me Some Things. And we call it Ask Me Some Things because these motherfuckers don't know when to quit. You guys ask some of the most inappropriate questions. We're not doing that. This is the segment this happens whether or not you're here. So let's just be clear. We set that boundary clear. I'm also going to have Trav help me out with his first ever Doomscroll of the week, where we find out right from the source if he is indeed a cool uncle and revisit Wyatt's famous naughty and sneaky clip. Plus, we're going to talk about my earliest days with the Kelce family. But before we get into all of that, let's start with a Real One comment of the week. And this one might have to go in the Real One comment Hall of Fame because it's so good I had to bring it back. I just addressed this on the show recently.
What's that?
Trav, as my guest, do you want to do the honors and read this one? It's from Tina on YouTube.
Tina on YouTube. Why do the Kelce family swear so much? At least Trevor and Kylie do. Awesome.
So, Trevor, what are your thoughts on this?
That is a bot if I've ever seen it. Yeah. Tina-ID1ZQ.
Yes. Let me be clear. My initial reaction to this was...
The person is trolling everyone. Purposely getting...
I said, who the fuck is Trevor? That was how I started.
Trevor just sounds like an evil version of me. Like, it's like
my
second...
Your alter ego?
Yeah, my alter ego that's just like, we don't let Trevor out.
Trevor only comes out when shit goes down,
To be honest, when I was a kid and like a coach or a new like dad would say Trevor instead of Travis, I used to
people actually...
I mean, yeah, they're similar names in that regard, yeah.
You guys are fucking up.
You've never gotten Kylie?
Oh, I get Kaylee.
That's what I'm saying.
Honestly, you know what people get me with? Kelce. They call me Kelce as if it's my first name, and then they apologize and call me Kelce again. It's the most...
Listen, me and names we're not...
You're not friends?
Terms. No.
Really?
No. I do a lot of those like big guys and
boss.
Hey mans and sub dogs.
You are a big guy. Big guy. You're big on big guy.
Everyone. I'm big guy, little guys.
Yeah, but I feel like that makes people feel good. And you deliver in a way that's like, you're like...
I'm genuine. I just don't know people's
your name.
names. The worst.
I can't wait for the next person you see and you're like, hey, big dog. And like
so many fucking just miserable stories of me not knowing names.
The number of times I've leaned into your brother and been like, and he'll be like, hey, so-and-so. And like,
no, it's
I call it the Veep. Sure. I don't know if you've ever seen the show Veep.
No.
Oh, Julia Dreyfus has basically a handler who stands behind her and whispers, that's Tim and his daughter goes to Penn State. And then she's like, how's your daughter Katie? Is she enjoying Penn State? And that's me and Jason.
So I was at the Phoenix Open yesterday before we went to New playing golf. And the gentleman at the big 16th hole, it's like it's like this one golf hole has an entire arena around it. It's crazy. It felt like I was walking into like the Coliseum or something when I went through the tunnel. And the guy hands me the microphone, and in my mind I was saying, "You're in Phoenix. You're in Phoenix. You're in Phoenix," because I didn't want to say, "Kansas City, what's up?" Because I had a few drinks, but so in my mind I'm telling myself that, and I got that from doing Kelce Jam, this musical festival that I do out in KC all the time. And I saw one of the artists going up to perform, and their manager or somebody was in their ear, "You're in Kansas City. You are in Kansas City. Do not forget, you are in Kansas City." And I'm pretty sure that's pretty common, that if somebody's moving around like that,
you get the wrong city.
There's nothing worse. If I would have went up there, I would have got booed so bad.
Do you think?
If I would have said anything but Phoenix.
I think if you had said Kansas City, I think if you go anywhere and you say Kansas City,
it's like kind of like
it would sound like you're addressing Chiefs fans. You know what I mean? You're like, where are my people?
All right.
So if that happens, I think you just lean in.
Just got to keep going.
And you're like, go Chiefs.
Yeah.
You know, like lean in and be like, that was intentional.
Yeah.
Just keep that in your back pocket.
You're in Kansas. You're not in Kansas.
You're not in Kansas City. You're in Phoenix. You're in Phoenix. Well, now you're in San Francisco. So
San Fran.
Don't call it San Fran.
This is the only mic that I'm getting in front of.
Don't call it San Fran.
Can't call it San Fran?
You're not allowed to call it San Fran. I've been warned no one is. It's SF or it's San Francisco. One woman who I met on the street actually said to my face, it's triggering, which I'm concerned.
No, it's not.
Do not tell San Francisco people that. We're kidding. We're not, but we are a little.
I am standing on that hill. That should not.
Trav's about to San Fran the fuck out of this place.
Like what? I'm going to purposely say it to everyone from San Fran now.
Now, I have to get back to Tina and her Trevor. So why do we swear so much?
I feel like there's a level of not giving a fuck as the second kid that I think we relate to that.
Yes.
And we don't do it in like an aggressive way. We just kind of grew up, and that's how it like put people at ease. Like, oh, I'm not that serious. I'm just fucking chilling.
Like, why are you putting so much power on those words? Why are you getting offended by it? It's just meant to emphasize your point, right?
That's it.
It just spices up your sentence a little.
And you could use those words for multiple things. Like they're like universally like shit could be a lot. You could be a lot of different shit. So
shit applies to a lot.
That's what
fuck applies to a lot.
Fucking right.
I say suck my ass. That applies to a lot.
Oh!
I say it on.
Take that, Tina.
Suck my ass, Tina. I actually say it on sales calls. The sales team can confirm I say it on sales calls.
Nice.
Yep. Every so often we get a suck my ass. That means we're not entertaining that.
Universal.
Because it applies to a lot.
Yeah.
All right. That's it for Real One Comment of the Week. I just needed to run that one back for you because the Trevor really I felt triggered.
Please don't throw Trevor out there, guys. Don't do that to me.
This is
nice
Uncle
name,
Trav.
It's just not, this
is Uncle Trav.
We got an A in there. There's an A in
there. Next up, we're going to do a segment called Can I Be Honest? Brought to you by YouTube TV. Don't settle for meh. Switch to YouTube TV. In honor of my guest this week, we're going to get honest about the first time we met.
Oh, man.
And the early days of me joining the Kelce family.
What was it? 2015? 15, 16, 15, 16, 16,
I
15?
think 16.
I think it was the summer of 16.
So I actually...
You supported me in my darkest of days, and I want to say thank you.
Did I?
Yes. Kylie, you came out to LA and supported me dating 50 women, one from each state.
Okay, but be honest.
That all had to find a chance for love.
But was I supportive? But what? But the real question is, was I supportive?
You were there.
I was physically there.
You were there, yeah. You were there. You were watching the episodes with us.
I was.
You were. I looked over past the camera one time and you were right there. That's what my face was doing. I was, it was like, yeah, go Trav.
Now, the first time that we actually met was when you told the family that you were doing that.
Hawaii.
We got to come and cheer you on in Pro Bowl.
That was actually a really, really fun weekend.
That was very fun.
That was a blast. That was a fun introduction.
I would like to bring up when you and Jason were at the pool for quite some time.
Yeah.
Having Mai Tais.
Yes.
Okay.
Those didn't end well for
me. I
me.
have not brought this up in a long time.
Oh, God.
And we were in what was like a 2-bedroom with like a little living room and a little kitchenette. And I heard a commotion, we'll call it, in the living room.
Oh, God.
And I came out of the room, opened the doors, and I could see through the little cutout to the kitchenette that Jason was in the sink, lapping up water like a dog. Okay, with the faucet on, no cup, just taking to the dome. You
got to get that hydration in before you go to sleep. Everyone knows that.
The best thing was when I looked to my left.
Oh, God.
And Travis was against the wall, like this, staring forward while I was staring at the side of his head.
I didn't have anything to do with this. I wasn't here.
Legitimately, you were like, I am part of the wall now. And you didn't say a word.
If I didn't move,
you weren't there.
See me.
You were camouflaged completely. Yeah. It was a debacle.
Those Mai Tais hit a little bit stronger over there on Turtle Bay.
I know that.
Holy smokes.
Because before I went back to the room and left you two to your own devices, I went over to Jason, who was like this in the pool. And I was like, hey, so I'm going back to the room and I think you should come. I think we should go. We've been here since the afternoon. It's dark now.
Yep.
And he went, and stayed in the pool. And I was like, okay, I'm leaving you here. I don't know what's happening. You look like a toddler having a tantrum. Like your parents like, get out of the pool. It's time to go. And it's just like, it was ridiculous.
Yeah. That is so funny. You remember that.
No, it's stuck in there. To be fair, I did not have as many Mai Tais as you guys.
That might be the last time I had a Mai Tai. They did a number on me that I could never get. I could taste that right now.
Yeah. No thanks. Now that was Hawaii was the first time we met. Do you remember meeting for the first time?
I mean, I remember that weekend vaguely. God, we get hit in the head.
That was a lot. I know. A lot of Mai Tais.
A lot of Mai Tais.
A lot of Mai Tais.
But yeah, of course.
What was your first impression?
That I had only seen, really, I had never seen Jason, like, how do I put this?
I do have a question about that based on Jason's past girlfriends or lack thereof. I think there's literally, you said what now? There was one. There was one, at least like your mom and dad remember him, we'll call it dating with air quotes, because I don't even think that he would have said that he was dating. Who knows? Regardless, that there was maybe one person.
Right. Correct. That's the thing. So I had never seen him, one, be so into someone, but also I had never seen someone be able to like kind of control the bear. You know? Like you
channel
like
it.
Yes, channel is a great way to put it. And him like not immediately fight back about it. Like obviously he has his ways of just being Jason.
Yes.
And doing things his way, but at the same time it's like you gave him a reason to team up, and he's the best team player in the world. Like
he is.
Why he's so unbelievable at everything competitively. But he's wholeheartedly in it, and you were the first person I've seen him like actually like want to team up with and like, I don't know, respect their opinions. Like you're really the only one still to this day.
You'd be surprised. Every so often he'll ask me something, and I'll give an opinion. My favorite, I can't even remember what it was, but in like recent years, I told him something. I gave him advice on something, and maybe a week or two later, he came back and he was like, I said, so like, how's it going? And he was like, well, Travis said.
Oh no.
And then he proceeded to say, I shit you not. No, I shit you not. The exact same advice I had given him. Like, you and I gave the exact same feedback. And the best part is, and he was like, and then I like looked into it and I was like, you know what? Trav's right. And I was like, this is one of those moments. This is about being a team player, okay? We still got there.
We did.
Whether you had to say it or I said it, we still got there.
Nice.
So that was good teamwork, and I appreciate your efforts
listen,
there.
I'm always in on it. I'm always a team player. I think obviously you came in and like gave him a reason to be a better person, and I saw that from the jump, and it's because of how amazing of a person you are and how you carry yourself. And it was cool seeing that at the beginning stages and seeing where you guys are now, because you guys really did just like create this awesome like team and like little community of amazing little people.
Gosh,
cool.
they are a mess. We're a mess. But we're having fun together.
There we go.
Yep. What had Jason already told you about me? Do you remember?
Nothing. No, me and Jason, we never talk about any of that stuff. We're just like, so how much you weighing?
I will say.
You've been taping? What are you doing for recovery?
Yeah.
You know?
You cupping? What's happening?
No,
Jason is notorious for that. He will come back and I will find something out from someone else. Mm-hmm. And I will say, hey, did you know that this happened? And he will say, yeah. And I'm like, huh, weird. You didn't tell me. And he'll be like, yeah. And so then I'll ask questions. I'll say like, well, what happened? And he's like, don't know. Who was there? Don't know.
Can't remember.
When did it happen? I don't know.
Oh no, I could dig for these details if you want me to.
Nope. He doesn't go that far. He's like, I don't know, and I don't care to know. And I call them girl questions.
Yeah.
Because they're only questions girls would ask.
Taylor's made me so much better at that.
At getting the details.
You get the details.
That's what we want. Those are girl questions. Jason doesn't fucking care.
I'll go through an entire day. Like yesterday, I was going through the other podcast party. And
yes.
The whole time I'm saying hi to all these familiar faces and some friends of Taylor's that I've like been in the football world that I've been able to introduce her to. And I'm just like, all right, got to remember, saw that person. Got to remember, saw that person. I'm like throwing them like in like my like memory bank, like don't forget, because she's going to want some details because she didn't get a chance to go. So I'm just sitting here like, details.
That's so caring of you.
And then the beers just make a lot of the details go away. And you're just like, this is how I never remember the details.
Right. Blame the garage beer.
It's a good product.
Yep. It's a great product. And it will help you forget the girl questions. Now, did Jason tell you about his plan for proposing ahead of time?
Did he?
Did he?
What? Yes. This is the only time I was like, oh,
you had the girl,
dude,
the girl answers.
I was like, dude, how are you?
Did you really
do it? Yes, he had this whole. I knew more about the details of what he wanted to do than I did him telling me the details of how he actually did it. if that makes
Sure.
sense.
You don't
So
know
there
what
was a
happened.
whole
You know
plan-
what was supposed to happen. Okay, fair.
But I don't even still to this day know exactly how it happened.
Sure. What was supposed to? Do you remember what was supposed to
He was
happen?
supposed to serenade you.
Oh, what?
You
the
didn't hear
fuck?
this? Jason was, yes.
Breaking news.
What?
What?
Am I the only
I'm
one
sorry.
that knew
What?
this?
Yes.
There was a scenario.
Tell us all the girl details.
There was a scenario from what he was saying that your dad did for your mom.
Oh no.
Do you know about this?
I know how my dad asked my mom.
Did-
we can
did-
bleep this so
was
that
there
the
a bit
crew
of-
knows my dad.
Well, that's not what Jason told me I did.
But he was gonna sing.
I thought there was a moment where your dad may have sang to your mother in
Who
a
knows? I don't know.
I don't know either now.
This
See,
is
the
great.
details
I like
all got
this.
crossed up. I thought he was going to serenade you and like be outside the house and you were going to hear him singing and he was going to come out. I thought I remembered hearing that from him.
Okay.
Looking back on it now, that was never going to happen, I don't think.
No, he asked me on the front lawn of my parents' house.
Not so half
Still
the
outside.
story.
Still outside. We were still outside. He went inside. I thought he had to take a shit because he was like, I got to go back in the house. And I was like, we're not stopping on the way home. So like, you should go take a shit. And he came back out within 2 seconds, which if you know your brother, that's not how long that takes.
No chance.
He went in to ask and lease their permission.
Nice.
And it was a quick ask because of course they were like, yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, it was, a bunch of bullshit.
Well, he didn't serenade you that
he
time
didn't.
at least.
No, he has multiple times though.
Yeah.
Oftentimes when intoxicated. One of the first times we ever hung out.
Do you like raspy, like low raspy, or do you like high raspy?
I like when he goes low raspy.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he has like
man.
character to his voice.
He does. No,
That is
100%.
lovely. And he likes to make jokes that like he's not a good singer. He knows he's a good singer.
He knows he's going to send it and have fun doing it. And that's
And
half
it sounds good and everyone enjoys hearing it.
There you go. He made an entire 2 albums
Yeah, he did.
of Christmas songs.
Yes, he did.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. We don't talk about that around here.
All right.
For fear that a specific song
I forgot
will- Nope. Nope.
The voice of an angel.
Ew. All right. That's it for Can I Be Honest? Brought to you by YouTube TV. Tax day is coming up quickly here in April, and if you're like me and constantly juggling 62 different things at once, it can be stressful to add yet another thing to your plate, especially when it comes to filing your taxes. That's why having everything in one place makes such a difference. You know Credit Karma as the app to help manage your finances, and now you can file your taxes with TurboTax right in the Credit Karma app. You can get your refund fast, plus a personalized plan that shows you how to make every dollar go further. And with Credit Karma, you can improve your financial well-being by staying on top of your credit score, get access to personalized offers for financial products, and save money for the future. Having a clearer picture of your finances can help even the worst planners in the world, aka me, look to the future for things like saving up for college, a big expense, or maybe even a family vacation. Having a plan can help replace all that uncertainty with confidence. Guys, imagine if I went into literally anything with a plan. I would be unstoppable. Filing your taxes through the Credit Karma app, powered by TurboTax, can help you get your max refund fast. Guys, I can't drive this point home enough. I'm a lifelong germaphobe, and literally every day I'm forced to confront this fear because I have 4 tiny humans running around doing the grossest things you can think of. The question, did you wipe? Did you wash your hands? The fact that I have to ask, did you wipe, is bananas. Unfortunately, the CVS Health app has me covered so I can mount our family's defense against germs, especially during cold and flu season. I'm absolutely stocking up on hand soap. It's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Don't look at my hands right now because I've washed them too many times and it's cold back home. I love getting hand soap, hand sanitizer, disinfecting wipes, anything we can do, anything I can possibly do to get ahead of it. The CVS Health app makes the whole healthcare experience simpler and more convenient, especially for busy parents and caregivers. It lets you refill, track, and manage your prescription needs anytime, and you can quickly find care from qualified providers. I use Minute Clinic for vaccines. I love it for my flu shot, and it's the only place I go. Go to cvs.com/app to learn more and download the app now. This episode is sponsored by YouTube TV. The real ones know I'll never lie, and that's why I gotta be honest about my current situation with TV. Guys, it's incredible. Everybody knows the big games this weekend, and with YouTube TV, I won't miss a single moment of the action. Even if the kids are bouncing off the walls begging for a snack, I can still catch every touchdown thanks to the game-changing features like key plays, unlimited DVR, and playback controls. And if you're really interested in what's going on with YouTube TV, you should absolutely check out Jason's meh beard. I would almost say it's worse than meh. It is alarming. YouTube TV gives us 100 plus channels, multi-view, and up to 6 accounts for our family. That means you can get the reliability you need without the headache. There's a reason YouTube TV has been rated the #1 live TV service by JD Power 3 years in a row. Stop settling for meh TV. You've got nothing to lose. You can try it for free and cancel anytime. Go to youtube.com/NGL to start your free trial now. New users only. Terms apply. Device and content restrictions apply. YouTube TV was rated #1 in customer satisfaction for live TV streaming. For JD Power 2025 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Next up, it is the Uncle Trav special. So it's only fair that we do Doomscroll of the Week, Uncle Trav edition.
Let's doom.
Now, first up, Doomscroll. I actually already gave my take on how Uncle Trav would respond in this scenario, but now I'm going to go right to the source. Queen Emma, the clip, please. It says, my son calling my sister to see if she would sign a paper with a bad grade.
Really quick. So I got a really bad grade on a test today, and I was wondering if you could sign my mom's signature because she doesn't, I don't want her to see it because, I'm really scared that I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yep.
Alright, so can I,
3 letters.
ride my bike over?
Yep.
I'm so happy. Alright, thank you.
Didn't even ask what
Not a single
subject.
question. Nope. No details.
Nothing.
No girl questions.
Nothing.
None. No extra. How quickly would you tell Wyatt, yep, in this situation?
Well, we know I would definitely sign it, but you guys would know I'm signing it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think I could just be like, all right, so I'm gonna let you guys know that she's failing. She's failing, and you guys need to know that.
Sure.
But you didn't hear it from me.
Right.
If you heard it from me, that's shame on you.
That's fair. Okay. Take it to the grave that you told us.
Yeah.
But you're going to let us in that you did sign a test.
100%.
Okay. That's fair.
Because Y's got to know, and I immediately went to Y, and I don't know why. She's just the oldest.
Yep.
But they got to know that they have somebody to come to no matter what.
For sure.
And I'll always be that for them. But at the same time, it's sometimes I was the knucklehead that was just not even asking my parents, just kind of signing it myself. And that didn't end out well. Yeah. So, yeah.
Charles signs off on this.
Scribble, scrabble, scribble, scrabble.
Next up, we got to get to the origins of the naughty and sneaky clip.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh, she was so young.
Can I don't wink?
Yo, Mike, I thought you said you wanted Dad to have pink hair.
Why?
Yeah, but I don't want you to have pink hair.
Why can't I have
All
pink
of this.
hair?
Because you're naughty and you're sneaky.
Oh, no way.
So little.
She's so
She was
impressive.
so little.
Oh,
Oh
man.
no. Okay, so what is your best guess as to where Wyatt heard naughty and sneaky before?
I mean, it has to be you.
A lot of people thought that maybe I was saying it about you. That's where she got that. Uncle Trav is naughty and sneaky.
It wasn't. She heard you say that about somebody else, and then.
I would think that I had said it about her.
Oh, that makes sense.
So I do want to clear that up.
That makes
I don't think Uncle Trav's naughty or sneaky.
Yeah.
He's a well-known flanker.
I'm
that's
flanking all day.
Yeah, but that's not naughty and sneaky.
No,
That's very straightforward,
that's just survival.
right? That's how he's gotten this far in life. That's how he's lived this long.
I'm still offended. That hurt me for the 1,000th time when she told me, I don't want you to have it. I was like, oh, what did I do?
Now,
Oh, that hurt.
have you dared to put on another wig in front of Wyatt since this happened?
Well, that was, I'll throw a wig on right now
Okay.
with Y.
We'll see what we can line up for next time.
I forget where that paint. I think Jason came home.
Jason had it
with the because he was doing the beard painting and all that. And like
when he shaved his head.
Yeah. So he just had that laying around and I put it on.
Yeah. She didn't like it.
Not on.
And you know what's great? There was no question about whether or not she liked it. She said, nope, you're not supposed to be wearing that. That is not for you, sir.
The best.
What are some other things that you do with the girls or that the girls make you do when you're visiting? Because I'm on record saying that you are
airtime. Airtime. They do not. They want to be anti-gravity.
That's true.
They want to be in the air.
Yes.
Flying, acting as planes.
I just like that when both you and Taylor are around, that all of the kids are like, well, Benny thinks her legs don't work. That's ridiculous, right? The whole time.
So precious.
And then the big girls are like, you could throw us for 7 hours straight.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep. How's your shoulder feel about that?
Just got to get me. Oh, we're good now. We're good now. I got some good. Got a whole note. I didn't do anything in January, so the shoulder's feel great right now.
Great. Okay, I'll let them know.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I'm always like making up for the last from the last time I saw them to now on all the airtime that they're missing out on.
Sure.
So I have to
you have to get it
back up to where it should be. But you already know they're the best. I have so much fun just throwing them every which way and going outside.
I will say, I think people probably assume this, but I'm sure that people want to know and they want confirmation that you are the best uncle. Well, you come in and you give them your undivided attention. You get down on the floor with them. You play whatever they ask you to play. Oh, yeah. You really engage with them in a way that and I think you already know this because you do it, but they don't care what you bring. You could bring candy and toys and that's all fine. What they're the most excited about and what they're going to talk about for weeks afterwards is getting thrown around or getting to play Barbies on the floor or getting to do things that is just about the quality time and having your attention.
Yeah. And you have to, as the mom of the house, as the one that's keeping all of that together, I can just be a kid. We're going in there. I'm just adding to the madness and just becoming a toddler with them as you make sure that everyone's safe and
yes.
and we're good.
Maintain boundaries.
But being around them just makes you want to be a kid again. It's the best. They're so fun.
They love when Uncle Trav comes to visit.
Uncle Trav loves to come visit them.
Next up on the Uncle Trav scroll, Jason and I recently revisited the topic of how long we'd let you babysit the girls.
Is Uncle Travis still not allowed to babysit? I keep getting asked this question when our babies are still at a crucial age.
Yeah.
Where it would not be nice to do to Travis to make him babysit all 4 kids right now. If there was a situation where I needed him to babysit the older 3 kids, good luck, Trav. See you in a couple days. I'd ditch him.
Yeah. I'm working on getting that to at least
that number up.
At least a couple hours.
Honestly, to be fair, and I said this, it's always, we always ask at the worst time. Because the last time we talked about it, Finn was still nursing and she's very into mom right now.
Nice.
For whatever reason. How long would you feel confident babysitting all 4 girls?
However long you would need a babysitter.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think
I'm just gonna come drop them
rock
off.
Out. Yeah, come on.
We're gonna do the knock up and then we're going to be driving away by the time you make it to the door, and all 4 of them are going to be on the stoop we're here.
You don't got to threaten me with a good time.
See you in a week.
Freaking blast.
Do you need to be coached up or you think you got it? Is there anything that you would be I'm going to need some information on that?
Not a big directions guy, the manual to the TV and all that.
That is known in the family.
I feel like I got some decent parameters.
See, it's funny you say it like that. If you ask Big Ed Kelce, he will always say, you are not an instructions guy. That Jason's the one who would read the Legos all the way through and then start. And you were the one that was winging it. Maybe a couple extra pieces at the end, but you had it.
We didn't need those pieces. I think they give you a few extra pieces. That's the thing. There was always like, that was the running joke. It's like, oh, there's more pieces in Travis's like pile. It's like, they look identical.
Clearly, they were not needed.
What are we even talking about? Those were extra.
Last on Doomscroll, we looked for the cutest otter on TikTok that we could find in your honor. Have you met an otter?
No. I'm waiting for that moment.
Okay. Well,
catch one in the wild.
You mean that you want
so many
you mean that okay, to be clear.
Everyone that is
you want to see one in the wild. When you say catch one in the wild, you don't mean physically.
No.
Okay,
like
just great. Okay, just
grab it. Like
just want to make sure.
Catch it outside and just like see it doing its otter thing.
Wouldn't that be the most exciting?
Are you
to get to see it in its natural habitat?
It's gonna happen.
But maybe they want to be friends a little bit. Is that always your hope? Because that's always my hope. Is that if I meet an animal,
feel like every time I go past some sort of like creek or river, in my mind, there's an otter standing up on a rock waving to me. Like I've had dreams like this. This is crazy. It's just like I just know they're like the friendly.
That's my friend Trav.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, big dog? As a special surprise from us. Here at NGL, me and the girls, we actually adopted a giant river otter.
What?
At the Philadelphia Zoo in your name. What? And of course, we use your legal name. We use Uncle Trav. Bring out the certificate. So now you have even more of a reason to come to Philadelphia.
First of all, big zoo guy. Uncle Trav, this is amazing.
That's for you. Yes. And I will say you might need earplugs. Because we visited them during a Fuck Around and Find Out episode. Oh my God. It was deafening. I felt bad for our sound guy. I will say, I think the giant river otters are not quite the cute, fuzzy ones that you are thinking are waving to you from a rock. Yeah, they're not the same. Yeah. But these guys are fucking hilarious.
Giant river otter. Mm-hmm. There's a big old boy.
We'll look into it. They're huge.
Uncle Trav. Can't wait to meet you, dude.
It says, as a zoo parent. That's you.
I wonder how long the zoo would let me babysit them.
I'd let you babysit the kids longer than they would let you babysit a giant river otter.
Touche.
So
I just pull up with some sardines and
call it a day.
Yep.
Love it. All right, that does it for Doomscroll of the week. We'll be right back with a bunch of real one questions in Ask Me Some Things, and you're not going to want to miss this.
I know.
This episode is sponsored by Liquid IV, and so is Ask Me Some Things because Ask Me Anything needed boundaries. So when we ask for questions from our listeners, oftentimes they need to be edited.
Of course.
Because holy shit, guys, chill out.
Yeah.
Queen Emma wanted us to do a cool 87 questions, but since even she knows that's ridiculous, we're going to do some math here. So numerology, if you will, 8 plus 7, 15. 15 is still a lot. So let's just see how many of these we want to do.
Deal.
Perfect. Love it. Fuck this rundown. Okay. Number 1, first up, a hard hitter from SGAA11. What are Travis's thoughts on you and the girls getting a cat? Has he helped to convince Jason?
I'm pro cat.
I know that.
Jason acts as if he's not pro cat. We had the coolest cat growing up.
I talk about Flash all the time.
Flash was an assassin.
Yeah, she was.
She would snuggle up next to you when she was in the house.
Yes.
She would come by, say hi. She was definitely the homie. I think Jason can't replace Flash. I think Flash is such a
This is deep-seated trauma.
It's such a pinnacle.
She was so amazing.
She's on the top shelf of cats. And I think
it's gonna be hard.
Yeah. She used to do stuff like bring birds in for Jason. And
she brought offerings.
And leave him in his room,
I do know that every time someone references Flash, there is a reference to the middle of the night fight club that she was holding on the street.
Oh, he was the best.
Yeah, beating the shit out of the neighborhood cats.
We talk about it all the time. The little cat GoPros, you guys seen those things?
Yes.
Where they literally meet up in alleys with other cats. I was like, I thought this was all just a movie.
Yes.
Like, no, this is,
Nope.
It's legit. I didn't see rodents in like that until I went to college. Like
That's
mice
why I want a cat.
and all that, like nothing was ever around the house.
Hot take. I actually want a cat for rodent control. So anyone who like, I'm fine if a cat snuggles. I want that cat to be a stone cold killer.
Mm-hmm. Get you some barn cats.
That's what we're gonna do.
There you go.
That's my way in.
Yeah. Do you want me to add? Do you want me to really press it?
No, it's okay.
Want me to be his therapist and like be like, Jason?
No, we have to.
How do cats make you feel?
Do you miss Flash?
Do you miss?
Tell me about what it meant to you when she was gone. There's a lot of people who are like, just bring one home, or get Uncle Trav to gift one, and we have an agreement. No heartbeats.
Only
No.
one kind of heartbeat.
Oh no.
I actually found this out the other day, is that donkeys protect the land.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
They're like guardians.
It took somebody to like tell me like, no. That's why everybody always has just like one donkey on their property that has like.
But they don't
other
want to be
animals.
alone. One day I'm going to have a donkey too, because they don't want to be alone.
We had a good friend of ours, Evan Davis, as you know. His family had a bunch of, I think, a couple of goats, but they had a donkey. Yeah. And it was the coolest pet.
Of course it was.
You see that thing with the stiff neck, he started running over to you.
They're so cute. A bunch of people say just get the cat. And I don't think that they understand that. That's not how a relationship works.
That's not how anybody should be bringing things to the house.
No.
Especially something like that.
Don't you want everyone to have buy-in?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna get to a point where the cat will come and it will be welcomed by all.
Yeah.
It's not right now. At all. It's probably not in the near future either, but here we are. From @struggling college film kid, how does Trav feel about Kai wearing red to Chiefs games, but never actually Chiefs gear?
Doesn't bother me one bit. I appreciate that you're even there. That's all I care about. You could come rocking green every single time.
I would not do that.
You wouldn't, because you're the best, and you want to support me. But I completely understand you not wearing anything but
Big
Eagles.
Ed would disown me.
Yeah, and a lot of Philadelphia would have a problem with this.
Yes.
We've seen this with just Jason wearing a
Isn't that
Chiefs
crazy?
jersey. Yeah.
That's weird to me. That's weird to me because even though Jason played his whole career in Philly, he did not grow up a Philadelphia Eagles fan. So, and hot take, you're his fucking brother. How about that? What? Yeah. And also, it's not like you've played your entire career at the Chiefs. So it's not like Jason's out here like putting on this jersey, putting on that jersey. Well, now he is, because he fucks around on Monday nights. But
he's a fan of the game.
He is.
He's a fan.
Big football fan.
Yeah. And then I've got my green in the closet. Like
you do?
I've taken so many of Jason's jerseys that he has no idea I have. It's the best.
Good.
I'll just see those things.
We don't need it
after
anymore.
A game. I'll just see him hanging over by the laundry bin. I'll
just like, lift it.
Didn't have a Kelly Green one.
You're coming home with me. No, I will always wear red for you. I will, of course, wear Bearcats.
Yeah.
Because that's as close as it gets to wearing something that would be Chiefs. Yeah. And I cheer for the Chiefs. And if people see me in person, I will tell people all the time, go Chiefs. I just saw an 87 jersey yesterday. Yesterday? What day is today? Yesterday.
Nice.
And we were talking about how much we love the Chiefs.
Nice. Thank you.
So
listen, you guys got to cut the shit. Right?
Get off my back.
Yeah. Leave Kylo.
Next from Real One, V. McDougal. We talked about it briefly. What did Taylor say about her broken chair?
Well, I had to like present it to her because I felt bad of just like
she didn't hear that commotion.
No, she didn't. She wasn't in the house, but me and Jason talked about it right after that. We're like, should I just super glue it? And like the next person that sits in it breaks
Blame
it.
them.
Yeah. And then I looked at how bad I broke it. I'm like,
not possible.
I'm going to need like a whole roll of duct tape to fucking put this thing back together the way it was like splintering and all this. Lovely chair, but
R.I.P.
Yeah. I had to walk in with like just the back holding
pieces.
It's like,
how much did you love this chair?
I have never seen you sit in this chair. You didn't care about it, right?
Right? What's the most memorable
replace
thing
it.
that you've broken at the house when you were a kid? You and Jason. Do you remember?
Oh man.
The garage door, windows.
Yeah, but I don't remember that. Oh, the windows. You're talking about the other garage. So the first garage in North Ridgeville, I notoriously got in the car and it went forward and I went through the garage door. So broke that garage. But our entire childhood, we used the garage doors at the Cleveland Heights house as backstops. Like it was like we could it was like, you know, the tennis walls that they have at parks?
Yes.
Like for some reason we had a tennis racket and a bunch of tennis balls and I would just fucking
try to dent it.
Pete Sampras that thing to death. And then it was like the backstop when like we would play catch. So the windows on it were broken.
Or I'm assuming hockey shots
There's
too.
holes. Yes, exactly. There's holes in it from the hockey pucks and the street hockey balls and all types of athletic stuff. Because I'm pretty sure it was everything. It was footballs. It was you name it.
Yeah.
Like you could see like the imprint from like a basketball on the walls. Like it's like we painted it like a sports complex. And
it was like guess the dent.
Yes. So, but that was, I would say the most memorable for me was either the office, the computer window, or the floor in the living room. Jason,
tell me more.
So I'll start with the computer. I'm at the house alone, probably middle school, 8th grade, somewhere around there. My dad had just got me a wooden baseball bat, and I hadn't used it yet. But we had this like big net. We had this like net that wasn't that big, but it was there, and I was like trying to like just feel what it felt like to hit it on the
Make
sweet
some
spot.
contact.
Yeah. Hit it just over the net, like grazed the top of the net and went straight into my dad's office window. And he's not at the house. So I'm thinking what dad don't know won't hurt him. So I just start sweeping up some of the glass and I close the storm window as the regular window and just kind of like left it and like didn't say anything for like the next, I guess my dad went back there to like mess with a few plugs and saw that there was just like shattered glass everywhere because I only grabbed the big pieces. It was like, what the hell happened here? And then saw the window and came, hey. It was like a month, 2 months later.
Oh, you got away with it for a little while.
Oh, yeah, they had no idea. Which one of you idiots broke the fucking window? Or a lot of this, I'm just sitting there like playing video games. Like, huh? Oh, I don't know.
A window? Who?
Yeah, he knew exactly what it was. And then there's the floor. The floor in the living room. Another, sweep it under the rug kind of thing. Me and Jason,
Pull the couch over a little.
Jason are unsupervised at the house. This is probably middle school-ish again. And when I say unsupervised, like parents run into the store and back. But me and Jason we're wrestling, and then he suplexes me, throws me into the couch. And as I hit the couch, I feel like me go through the couch into the floor. And like through the floor, and we probably had just kind of like pushed the couch in another direction. And my mom or dad had no idea until one day. I think my mom or my dad was like, either one of them was like cleaning up the house and vacuuming and like trying, all right, let me get under the couch and get some of this stuff under the couch. And they realized we had a hole in the floor.
Yeah.
That he could probably fit 2 tennis shoes in. But yeah, that was probably
It was that big?
It was enormous. Me and Jason literally sat there like, we can't tell them. There's no turning back. We have to hide this forever.
We have to take this to the grave.
Yeah.
Next up, Scrapbook says, is there a group chat with the 4 of you, Jason, Kai, Travis, and Taylor? And is it as fun as we think it is?
Well, I'll say this.
You can say none of your damn business.
Yeah, I'll say this.
Because I tell people that all the time on here.
Of course there's a group chat.
There is a group chat.
Are you kidding? Yeah,
That's it. That's all you get.
Yeah, 100%.
Haha. Next up from Football Girly Pop. Do y'all have a favorite viral moment of each other? I I answered this question about Jason recently because he has lots. And within this question, it became clear you also have lots. So let's come up with a couple. Fight for your right.
You gotta fight.
A lot of viral clips of you chanting that. That's fun.
Shout out to the Beastie Boys. I didn't mean to be that a
snag
part
that.
of that song. But I appreciate you guys for creating it and letting me be a part of it. At least you haven't told me you hate me yet. So
How could you? It's all in good fun.
I'm just fighting for my right, dudes.
To party.
Nah.
On stage at the Aris Tour as a backup dancer.
That was pretty insane.
You did a great
That was
job.
pretty insane. I had never felt so small ever in my life. That
Which is
stage,
crazy because you've been in full stadiums, but it's
that was a
different.
whole different animal. Like,
yes.
I felt like I was like an ant because the on a football field, like
You have space.
yeah, there's not 1,000 people right up on you, and then you look into the stands and
More
it's
people.
like not light on the crowd. It's just kind of like
Yes.
a dark, like holy shit, there's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
And but yeah, that was amazing.
You nailed it.
Yeah, I didn't drop her. I promise you, that's all that was going through.
It
my
was
head.
the same as Phoenix.
Yeah,
You're like
just-
Phoenix, Phoenix, Phoenix. Don't drop her. Don't drop her. Don't drop her.
Right
Perfect.
foot.
You
left
nailed
foot,
it.
Right foot. Left foot.
Chugging a beer after getting your diploma at the Live. I did say Live.
Nice. Yeah.
Touchdown dances, gifting Coach Reed a cheeseburger, SNL. All of these are viral moments. I will say one of my absolute favorites, I think it was outstanding comedic timing by you, was the White House podium.
Oh God.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
That was hilarious.
It was so funny.
Fellow Americans. I was like in my head, like, do I say more?
No, you nailed that. So it was the perfect amount. You nailed it. You nailed it.
Everyone thinks that I tapped President Biden on the shoulder and like flanked him. And that is not true. I did not flank the
Clear it
president
up right now.
just to get on the mic.
But you thought about it?
No, he just kind of opened the gate.
It was just good.
He opened
It was
the gate.
good. And you were like, let me step in.
Okay, you're gonna let
Perfect.
me say something.
There's an open podium. Let me step
Go
up to
Chiefs.
that. Nailed it. There are not a ton of viral Kylie moments. So you don't have to answer the other side of this question. We actually
I
prefer.
gotta
Nope.
think of what? Nope.
Nope. We're not. We can't even go there because it always ends up in the
Bleep.
Yep. Last question from Natalie Rose. Patiently waiting to hear about Trav's best man speech. Do you remember giving a best man speech
Of
at our
course
wedding?
I do.
It was you nailed it. I don't
nailed
think,
it?
and to be
Thank you for
fair,
saying that because
I don't think anyone had any doubt that you would nail it. Did you?
I did because I
did,
wrote
okay.
it as I was like putting my suit
You did a
on.
great job. You did a
I
great job.
procrastinated like a Kelce
Yeah.
and just waited until like the
I
day
wrote my
of.
vows the night before
Brilliant. Thank you.
because when the feeling strikes you, you will.
And there's that
You'll do it.
creative push.
Yes.
And you have to get this done.
And ADHD, when the pressure's on and you procrastinated too long, suddenly your brain's like, I'm ready to work.
And it's just like, all right, you got something, go for it. It's
Yeah.
not here sitting here being like, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? Should I do that? And now it's like an entire hour and nobody wants to sit through an hour-long wedding speech.
No, you were the perfect amount of time.
I didn't know how
you balanced the emotional and the funny. Do you remember anything in particular from giving the speech?
I mean, other than talking about Jason and trying to make everyone laugh about that, just like letting you know that I just got like the coolest sister. Like that
very
was,
sweet.
yeah, that's all I really remember. And
you
how
did a great job.
and how it was she's so sweet and nice and she's so kind and so polite. And then we go to the shore because Hawaii was where we first met.
Yes.
And then we go to the shore and all of a sudden we're at Ocean Drive.
Oh.
And I hear a motherfucker. Like I'm like, holy shit, where did this woman come from? This is why at the snap of a finger, Jason's like, huh?
Who, me?
Whatever you say.
Yeah. That's
good stuff.
Oh no, I think I know what you're talking about.
Do you remember the little nook we were in at OD? Man, Good times over there at the shore.
Shout out to the Ocean Drive. We love it there.
Yes, we do.
All right, that's it for Ask Me Some Things and our Real One questions.
Anna.
All right, now, how'd I do?
I mean, you're 10 times better than me and Jason at this. You actually have a flow, and you've looked at the rundown. Like this is.
Oh, wait, can we set the record straight? Is intern Brandon an intern?
Of course he is. He's
Bullshit.
been the intern.
Sorry, Brandon, I tried. Last thing for this special episode, Travis, I couldn't possibly let you go without, let's call it a sisterly roast.
Okay. Oh, God.
To be clear, I have been...
Where's this going?
I feel like one of the things that we bonded over early was your fashionable sense.
Oh, God.
And my lack thereof. Now, my initial reaction to these photos was laughter.
Uh-huh.
You did a great job.
Let's go.
All of these photos are from your GQ photo shoot.
Which was a blast. Shout out to everybody at GQ. Amazing.
So I have questions.
Thank you for acknowledging this.
That's a pretty big hat. What's going on?
Every outfit I put on,
yes,
I would laughed.
So you did too?
Yes.
Great,
I'm
perfect.
like, this is hilarious. And they're going to put me in the swamp?
Yes. They're actually coming for these style choices right now, if you can hear the sirens.
You should have seen the indigenous Floridians that were staring at me with this hat on as they were trying to hand me. No,
the people on set.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, we didn't just go straight into the swamp with like nobody.
Are you actually holding?
Educated. Yeah, 100%.
You're holding a crocodile there.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, it's real.
That's incredible. First of all,
heavy.
brave.
That thing was heavy.
Was it?
It's heavy, and what you don't realize is that I'm standing on lily pad roots.
I was just about to ask that question. Did they check under your feet?
15 feet deep. And I'm just standing on the roots of the lily pads right there.
See, this is why I wanted to get into this, because on one hand, you're looking at this and you're like, this is ridiculous. But this was like a legitimate feat that you accomplished here.
I was proud of myself.
Did you get the bag dirty?
No. That bag,
great.
Oh, my gosh.
Sure.
Law would have killed me.
Okay. More questions. Okay. What type of construction were you doing in the ocean?
I was doing turtle construction. I was doing water, moving.
Yep.
Getting.
And is the horse under the water, or was it a seahorse? What's happening with the cowboy hat?
The cowboy hat and the construction vest.
Yes.
They were at the same. There was like one look.
This is one look.
Yeah, and then we were like, maybe do one without the other because they were clashing with the water.
Oh, you had them on at the same time at one point.
And then, yeah.
Okay, so this was actually great decision making.
Yes.
Because that would have been too much. Right?
It was way too much.
It was too much, and then you split it, and this is clearly not too much. This is exactly what it's supposed to be.
No, that's enjoying the water after a hard day's work.
Sure.
On site.
Refreshing dip. Great. What else do we have? Yep. How sweaty. Okay, so this shoot was in South Florida.
It was literally in the Everglades.
Yes. So fuzzy, here we go again with the fuzzy hat. Smaller fuzzy hat, though. In June.
In June.
How hot were you in that pea coat?
I was sweating my tail off.
Were you?
That was the most uncomfortable part, is that I'm sitting here trying to make a serious face for the shot.
Yes.
Knowing how
because
bogus
you're
I look. Knowing how bogus I look and feel, even though I thought that was pretty cool.
That shot, that's actually, that's pretty cool.
You get the old car.
Mm-hmm.
But I was literally sweating bullets the entire time.
Like down your face.
Yes.
You're trying to pretend like you're not.
Like, it just wasn't happening.
And that's why
And it got to the point where you're like trying to
stinging a little.
Yeah, and then I had like
Jason would say that that's what your eyebrows are for.
Ooh, no, I'm more of a. These are like a visor for me in the sun.
He says the same thing.
Yeah, I can block the sun out real fast with these. That's the best.
Oh, God.
Thank you, Ed Kelce.
All right. That's it for my commentary. No further questions.
That was hilarious.
But I think it's clear that there's a reason you were featured in GQ in that shoot, because clearly you're a professional fighting through the elements like that.
Clearly I was willing to do fun, silly stuff like that and have fun with it, you know? La Roche, the one that was designing me and like put me in all that fun stuff and was a part of like making sure that it looked right and looked cool and came out great like that, is that I just like trusted
the process,
you and everybody with it. I was just like, yeah, whatever you guys got. You didn't even pull out the cool one I did in the ocean, the other ocean one.
Do we know that one?
The one where
I will say there was
jetpack on my feet.
Oh, I will say there was a moment in going over the rundown where Emma was like, "We're gonna bring up the GQ shoot," and I was like, "Let's
have some fun.
Be selective." Yeah. Well.
So this was actually, I had.
How many times did you eat shit?
That. Believe it or not, I didn't.
That is. I'm trying to manage my reaction here. That is such a Kelce brother bullshit nonsense. That is, I'm mad. It was
get up, and then I kind of like slowly fell down. The guy, so you don't know how those works. You're
Are you controlling it?
You're attached to a guy on a jet ski.
Okay.
And he's through the jet ski's like.
That's what's giving you
engine. That's what's giving you the water going through. So that guy was perfect. Every time it looked like I was about to just like tail off,
he would ease off.
Yeah, ease off the gas a little bit, and then that would kind of like ease me back down, and I could get my bearings.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, that was a blast, and my quads were burning.
Next time I go on the other podcast, you have every right to find the most ridiculous photos of me intern Brandon can find. So I'm gonna give you
GQ.
I'm gonna give you
no.
We got to get Kai in there. We got to get her down.
Me and my Chuck Taylors. That's the best I got.
Chuck E. Cheese.
And that's a wrap on our Uncle Trav Super Bowl special. Thank you, Trav.
Not gonna lie,
this was so much fun. Was it?
Yes.
Okay, good. I will say this is one of the very few interviews that I've done that I haven't been super sweaty and nervous that I was gonna fuck it up, because I just figured
I'll fuck it up for you.
No, we're just be here, shoot the shit, fuck around with this rundown and make Emma sweat.
Yeah, you also have like important people coming on here that are actually doing like cool shit in life. So it's like,
and you guys don't.
I haven't had a job in a month. I don't.
This is all he's got going on, guys.
Like the first time I have nothing. No, I'm kidding.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time.
You just let me know when I get another chance to come on here. I'm gonna go find some.
Don't say that more, Queen. I can hear you.
You heard me. We're doing
thank you so much, and go Chiefs.
Oh,
how about that?
Heard it here first.
Yes. They've actually heard it multiple times, but I'm saying it in front of you so that you make sure you hear it.
Thank you.
You know I always say it.
And out of
anyway.
respect, go Birds.
Thank you. See? And that's on being family, okay? I'll be back next Thursday with a brand new episode. And it's another banger of Real Ones. You're getting the first ever NGL Valentine's Day episode with some very special guests. You know the guests, actually, Trav.
Who?
That one I'm going to be nervous about. Because they're about to share some shit.
Oh, this is all edited.
Let's not let them get in the driver's seat on that one. So please send in your Valentine's Day questions for me at NGL with Kylie, and we'll answer some of them in the show. Listen and subscribe to Not Gonna Lie wherever you get your podcast. Follow the show on all social media at NGL with Kylie. Not Gonna Lie is a Wave original brought to you by Intuit TurboTax. Thanks again to the Real Ones for tuning in.
Don't forget to do your taxes, guys.
Travis Kelce has revealed this week that life with Taylor Swift has come with one very real side effect, and it has nothing to do with football. The Kansas City Chiefs tight end joked that his fiance's love of baking has led to some extra weight, enough to cause a minor household mishap that he was more than happy to laugh about publicly. Kelce made the admission while appearing on Not Gonna Lie with Kylie Kelce, opening the segment with his trademark humor. "Hi, I'm Travis Kelce, Kylie Kelce's brother-in-law. said Travis Kelce, referencing the podcast's host, who is married to his older brother, Jason Kelce. And I'm not gonna lie, I broke Taylor's chair with the weight I gained from her sourdough. The comment drew instant laughter from Kylie Kelce, who summed it up in one line. That's true love, she said. Kelce did not stop there. Rather than framing it as a complaint, he leaned into the joke, adding that Swift's homemade bread is actually good for him. He insisted the sourdough promotes good gut health, turning the moment into an affectionate nod to his fiancée as the conversation drifted into playful banter. The exchange felt natural because Swift's enthusiasm for baking is already well known. Over recent months, sourdough has become one of her signature offstage interests. In early January, the 36-year-old singer even shared the results of that hobby with friends, gifting homemade loaves to several people in her circle, including the Haim sisters Estee Haim, Danielle Haim, and Alana Haim, as well as musician Sam. A familiar joke rooted in Swift's kitchen routine. Kelce's comments also echoed a conversation fans have heard before. In August 2025, Taylor Swift made a rare appearance on New Heights, the podcast Travis hosts alongside his brother, offering a glimpse into her life at home just days before the couple announced their engagement. During that episode, Swift poked fun at her own interests. I'd say all my hobbies could be categorized as, like, hobbies you could have had in the 1700s, you know? Like, I get all my granny-s, she joked. She went on to explain that her passions tend to come in phases. Swift said she develops a different baking obsession every 6 months, a comment that prompted Kelce to respond without hesitation. I am the luckiest man in the world. We're very deep in a sourdough obsession that has taken over my life, Swift admitted. The sourdough's taken over my life in a huge way. I'm really talking about bread 60% of the time now. While Travis Kelce seems to have been honing his musical powers with Taylor Swift as he took over the DJing at a recent tight end university event. The 36-year-old Kansas City Chiefs tight end was seen behind the DJ booth with Loud Luxury, who were headlining the event, as the three of them played Swift's Fate of Ophelia remix, as well as You Belong With Me. During his set, the star athlete looked like he was having the best time as he danced along to the pop superstar's music, hyping up the crowd. The NFL player couldn't restrain himself from doing the viral dance to Fate of Ophelia and started doing the steps, causing a roar of applause. At one point, Kelce was seen recording a video of himself DJing her songs and attendees going wild while grooving to the beat, and Swifties circulated the clip on social media declaring that he must be sending the video to his fiancée. The Kelce keep partying. Jason Kelce is kicking off Super Bowl 60 weekend in style on Wednesday, February 4th. The retired Philadelphia Eagles star, 38, hosted a New Heights house party in San Francisco alongside his brother and co-host, Travis Kelce. The event marked the recent release of the Kelce brothers' Kelce Clubhouse, a groundbreaking destination built around the massive fandom for the brothers and their hit podcast. Jason leaned into his eccentric style by sporting a colorful tie-dye coat with wide black lapels and cuffs. The loud topper was sourced locally from San Francisco-based store Love on Hate, known as the area's tie-dye emporium. The shop posted a photo of Jason on its Instagram stories. Because he opted to go shirtless underneath, the jacket's plunging neckline showed off the former NFL player's chest hair. He went casual with the rest of his look, wearing jeans, sneakers, and a hat. Meanwhile, Travis, 36, opted for a red, white, and gray striped Marni cardigan and white t-shirt, which he teamed with khaki trousers, white sneakers, and a KC baseball hat. The brothers posed together on the green carpet, flashing smiles at the cameras, while speaking with people exclusively about their YouTube TV Super Bowl campaign. Don't settle for meh. Jason and his wife Kylie Kelce considered the possibility of the former football player going beardless. Kylie, 33, said can't imagine it, admitting that she's never actually met his chin. In the years since she met Jason in 2015 for Jason, shaving his beard comes with a stipulation. I'd probably have to lose about 50 pounds for me to feel comfortable shaving it, tells People. It hides a lot of rolls and folds that I certainly enjoy masking, so yeah, it would take some poundage loss. The entire time that we've been together, there has been a beard there of some kind, adds Kylie, who met her husband on Tinder over a decade ago at a bar in Philadelphia and made their relationship Instagram official on November 11th, 2015, Jason also admitted that it's weird without Travis, the Kansas City Chiefs tight end, or himself playing this year. On Sunday, February 8th, the Seattle Seahawks will face off against the New England Patriots. It hasn't happened in a while, Jason said of his and Travis' absence from the 2026 game in an exclusive interview with People. The 3-year stretch began in 2023 when the Chiefs-Eagles faced off in what was coined the Kelce Bowl. That year, Travis and Jason, and their mom Donna and her famed split jersey, made headlines for the brotherly battle on the gridiron, which concluded with a Kansas City victory. While the Eagles center retired in March that year, the Chiefs tight end continued the streak at the 2024 Super Bowl in a matchup against the San Francisco 49ers, ending in another win for Kansas City. It was also the year Travis' whirlwind romance with his now fiancée, Taylor Swift, began. So it'll be fun to really just enjoy the Super Bowl for what it is, not be as personally attached to it. Don't get me wrong, I would love to watch the Eagles or Chiefs in the Super Bowl for sure, but that is not the case, Jason added. Travis Kelce also had a hilarious response when asked how many kegs of his garage beer brand will be at his and Taylor Swift's upcoming wedding reception. Man, I can't even count that high, he joked to TMZ as he made his way inside of his New Heights podcast's Super Bowl party on Wednesday. After the party, cameras captured the star as he stopped to chat with some fans while making his exit. The NFL star, 36, was spotted signing autographs and cracking jokes about his showing at the Waste Management Open Pro-Am earlier in the day. Swift, 36, was notably not in attendance for her beau's Super Bowl bash, which he hosted with his brother, Jason. But her presence was still felt by partygoers with a couple of subtle nods. Eagle-eyed fans spotted a picture of the singer in a framed photo on the wall at the party. A picture from Taylor's 2017 Super Saturday Night pre-Super Bowl concert was displayed at the New Heights Super Bowl party. One user wrote on X, Kelce popped the question to his pop star fiancé in August 2025 after 2 years of dating. The couple is set to wed at Ocean House in Watch Hill, RI, this summer.